This is a disclaimer. So, things will be said in this video that is thoughts, feelings, opinions, not only mine, but of other people as well. So, if you are a straight man who's doing any of the foolishness in this video, honestly, this video is for you. But if you're a very sensitive straight man, this video is still going to be for you because I would love for you to stop what you're doing. Especially if you have a girlfriend or you meet people in public or you're around people in public and all of that good stuff. But if you're not a man who's doing this and you just want to watch the video just to know what's going on, then please do so. Go ahead. Cool. And if you're not male or a man or, and you just want to check out the video, do that too. Welcome, no problem. But it's not going to be a video of kindness and niceness and all of that. Like, no. And if I have the strength, I will put in the picture of the shirt I was actually going to wear for this video because it is not this one. If I have the strength. Like, yeah, okay. But without further ado, let's get started.
Hey, it's Jaliane, rhymes with Alien. Like if you're a fan, comment and subscribe.
Hello, my name is Jaliane, and hopefully you saw the disclaimer in the beginning of the video, and you could also see another one in the description box as well. But honestly, without further ado, let's get started. Today's video is probably going to be very long, but it has to be that way. What it's like to be a guy who doesn't clean his bum. It just seemed the norm to me. Skid marks were a part of life. I'm already regretting my decisions to make a video like this. Let's continue. There's a frighteningly frequent question posted on forums like Reddit and Twitter, a query that will make you want to hop in the shower and scrub until your skin falls off. How do I tell my boyfriend he needs to wipe more? By telling him or leaving the situation if you're telling him and he's not listening? Just throwing out thoughts out there. Just a few thoughts. Sure, some guys treat wiping like traffic. They don't stop until they see red. Okay. But from the online chatter, it seems. How is this person writing this article though? It seems there. Okay. It seems there's. Yeah, this article is not really written properly. It seems like there's a surprising number of men all around us who do the opposite. They refrain from thoroughly cleaning their bums on the toilet or in the shower. I feel sorry for the wives and girlfriends and children they may have and friends because we all have noses, so our noses know. The untrained. A majority of men and girlfriends who show up in Reddit threads regarding this subject say they never learned how to wipe properly in the first place. This is not talking about the girlfriends, this is the girlfriends basically exposing these men and what they're doing. So, yeah, just to point that out. If this article serves any purpose whatsoever, it will hopefully teach parents to properly train their kids. Ryan, a man in Manitoba, says he made it well into his 20s while only wiping twice. What? No more, no fewer. Just a wipe and another wipe. I guess my mom didn't give me good wiping lessons or something, he says. It was wipe twice and you're done. Never wipe until you're clean. Lord Jesus. I could imagine how that stench must have been powerful. Like, I I'm here struggling to survive and continue to read this. Thank God I haven't had breakfast yet. Let's continue and the horrors actually get worse. I'm going to read you a horror story very quickly. I could have just put it on the screen and just moved ahead, but I decided to just just to read it for you so you don't have to read it yourself. Like you'll hear me saying it out loud. So, let's go. Okay. My husband is turning me off as he should with this situation because we're talking about, caca and stuff. So, yeah. We've been married for 2 months. What should I do? His feet stink. His shoes smell of the room. Also, he wears white briefs. When I was washing the clothes, the whole seat of his underwear has brown stains in them. Oh my god. It made me sick. Then once when I was riding him, okay, PG-13, then after we were done and he got up, there was a brown streak where his bum had been on the bed. So I finally got some personal cleaning cloths and put them on top of the toilet. He never touches them. Oh yeah, and one time I went in the restroom and it smelled like whole bum. I kept trying to figure out where the smell was coming from. I saw wet tissue in the trash with brown crumbs all over it. Wow, it's a good thing I did not eat breakfast this morning yet. Why the heck didn't he flush that tissue down the toilet? I finally mentioned the personal cleaning cloths. He got pissed and screamed in my face. He told me that a real man doesn't go in between his cheeks or spread them open for anything. Men do not spread their cheeks to wipe or clean. Nothing goes between them. What needs to happen here? Suggestions, advice, no bashing. Honestly, if I was sent a message such as this, I would have told her she needs to divorce him. Like, who's going to fight with a grown man and tell them that they need to clean themselves properly when you could find a man who does this already? Not every single man is gross and disgusting like this, but honestly, I have no positive words. That is disgusting, that is nasty. Like, I just blech, like that is nasty. How the heck could you be with someone who has the whole place just smelling? Like, are you kidding me? It smells like bum all over the place and you're still married to him and asking for suggestions and advice? Sure, you could tell him he needs to shower, you could tell him about his thinking feet and all of that, but at the end of the day, if he doesn't want to do any of that stuff, you as a woman, you need to leave. Because staying with him would probably mean that you have low self-value. Like, you don't have any real true worth in yourself. Why would you want to stay with someone who smells like caca? Like, when you bring your friends over or your friends decide to come over or whatever and they're smelling inside of your house and it's smelling like caca, like, what are you going to say to them? That is nasty, it's embarrassing, and no. No. I think better can be done, and it's not going to be him because he's not any better. He's gross and he needs to be left. That's really it. I have no good advice like, oh my gosh, just tell him, stay with him, and patience. No. No. Now let's hop into a forum to see what other people think. Wait, is men not wiping their bums actually a thing? Let's see. Literally posting. Wife pointed me at a BuzzFeed article that pointed out that some dudes don't clean up after taking a dump. What the F? Is this actually true? Who the heck does this? More importantly, why? And I knew not every single man did this. I knew it because that would be weird and I would be smelling caca on every guy I guess passes next to me, which that's a horror story on its own. Apparently, it's effing nasty. I second that emotion. Ew, that's disgusting. I second that emotion too. That's gross. I always felt like just a wipe isn't even totally sufficient. Ideally, I shower after using the bathroom. People are nasty, so I'm sure it's not just a male thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually looked it up because after reading that comment and seeing this situation with men, I was like, I'm going to just look this up to see what's going on. And luckily, there's nothing talking about women not taking care of their lady parts. But who knows? It could probably have women that's nasty like this. We don't know. It could probably have a handful. It could probably be underneath 5 women at the end of the day. Who knows? But it's just not documented and shown online. There's no data talking about it or data. There's none of that. So you're going to have to not burst your bubble, but leave that question just up in the air for grabs. It's because homophobes think wiping deep down between their bum cheeks will make them gay. So they only wipe the outside part of their cheeks and call it a day. Wow, men like these should stay single forever. Women are now writing in with their horror stories of dating or even marrying such men. And the homophobic explanations they give when they're confronted. I normally wouldn't believe such outrageous claims, but riding around crowded NYC subways as I do to and from work, I must admit that there have been quite a few men on the trains, usually young guys in their teens or 20s, who clearly don't wipe after themselves and smell like old bum. I could imagine the pain. My question is, how would these women not have noticed until they're already having insert sex here with these dudes? It's pretty obvious just standing near someone like this that he's not cleaning himself properly. How do they not know until they've already been living with these dudes? And I also agree, I would like to ask them, like, does your nose have a lock on it? Like, does falling in love actually make you more than blind? Like, I just need to know. And I mean, if you check the date on this was in the 2000s. Like, November 10th, 2000. Like, people were complaining about this back then, and we're in 2021 right now. I kind of just don't understand. Like, if you check the dates on most of the stuff that I just read, it's the same thing. Like, the dates are not really like up to date as in 2021. This was literally back then, and we still have the issue today. Let's continue. There's even more to the saga of straight men refusing to wipe their butts because they think it's too gay. So, smelling like bum isn't too gay, but wiping your bum is? Ew. Every super duper totus mask macho man knows that putting anything between your butt cheeks makes you instantly gay, especially if that thing is a sparkly G string, a finger, or another man. But apparently, some ultra masculine or idiotic men, I really just have to say they're idiotic men, are so unwaveringly heterosexual that they aren't wiping butts, even their own, and they won't put toilet paper or even soap between their butt cheeks. No, sir. So you're not wiping with tissue paper, you're not taking a shower and actually putting some soap through those cheeks, and you're just going about your day? I feel sorry for all women married or in relationships with men like these. Like, I don't know if your nose goes on lockdown, if she divests. I don't know if she closes down for the winter and summer and every other season of the year. Like, I don't know what's going on there, but honestly, these women are more than brave. You could call them idiotic, you can call them all types of names, but I think their noses are probably so used to the caca that I just, no pun intended, but pun intended. Like, they're used to the caca at this point. I just, but luckily some women are actually coming out about it and whatnot. So that's a start, I guess. David Futrell, the writer behind We Hunted the Mammoth, a website that skewers contemporary misogyny, pointed out this gross phenomenon by sharing a tweet in which a woman's boyfriend explains, quite angrily, that he doesn't wipe after using the bathroom because
a real man doesn't go in between his cheeks or spread them open for anything.
So basically, he's trying to say a real man smells in public and is completely okay with that. Well, I guess this is beautiful. So single women have something to look forward to then. Like, ew, really? Yikes. And now even more women are coming forward talking about their boyfriend's uncleaned nether regions. Some are even saying they don't wash their pingly winglies in the shower because that's not manly. So it's not only the bums, but it's the pingly winglies as well. I can't catch a break today from this one. It's wow, it's nasty. I can't catch a break. This is very nasty. So yeah, I'm going to also read the little comment in between as well. Yes, OMG. I noticed with my ex I could smell something weird and came to realize it was his bum. I'm pretty sure he wiped, maybe not well, but I'm pretty sure he didn't properly clean himself in the shower. And I remember a conversation vaguely with his friends saying it was weird or gay to wash your bum in the shower. I had told him straight up about it and it continued. Totally took away my attraction from him as it should. Like men smelling like caca, I never knew they were the rage. Like, really? That and many other things ultimately led to the end of our relationship. Could not look at him the same. Honestly, that should have led to the end of the relationship. Like, you wouldn't need this and other factors to determine that he smells like caca and you need to run because your nose will probably fall off eventually. Like, you didn't need nothing else to tell you that. That was the only thing. One red flag like that to knock you out, and that's it. Like, I'm just being real. Do not adjust your seats, people. You read that right. These guys think it's not something a real man does to clean yourself after using the toilet or give yourself a proper scrub in the shower. So they don't want to wipe properly and they don't want to shower. Once again, ew. Like, I don't have no positive words. Like, men that are doing this should just stay single. And women that find men who stink and smell like caca should just leave them there. Like, you don't deserve that. Needless to say, the people of Twitter were truly repulsed by these stories, with others also just being completely dumbfounded and asking how. I have been asking how as soon as I found out, which is this year. I found out men are doing this crap this year. It's good to be single because I would not be able to do it. How is being afraid of your own butthole manly? I agree. I can't even disagree. Toxic masculinity is preventing some men from wiping their bums properly. Yes, it is. Man posts that he never wipes after using the bathroom because it's feminine. Okay, then I guess he's going to be smelling up the place. And here's his comment. I'll put it up on the screen. And then I'm going to be reading it too. If you're a grown man and you still wipe your bum, you're not a real man. This should be self explanatory, but apparently I have to justify myself. You're just nasty. You don't have to justify nothing. There's nothing to justify. Smelling in public? Really? There's nothing more feminine than using a product on your body. Makeup is 100% feminine, and by the same logic, so is wiping your bum. Oh, what? I haven't wiped my bum in about 4 years. I could imagine the smell. Like, I'm reading this and I'm thinking to myself, you must really smell badly. I'm just being honest. And I've never had any issues. My digestive system is in the top 1% in terms of regularity, functionality, and performance. And I've ever. What? The way he speaks and writes is just. And I've never once felt the need to clean up after myself because you're gross. Like, there's nothing to it. If you sugar honey iced tea and you need to wipe, you've got an emasculated GI tract and that's your own issue. Man up and get your crap literally together. To be honest with you, this is all I could take for today. I don't think I could even go any further with the BS that I have just read. He literally said real men don't wipe their bums, meaning real men smell, real men don't take care of themselves, and real men is looking to get infections and all of that good stuff if that's good. But you know, you do you, but make sure you do you far away from me, because I could not put myself through that, and I hope other women is not putting themselves through this either. And if you got through this video with an open mind, just know that I am not attacking anyone or going after any men. That's weird. But I'm just saying to clean up yourself. If you know you smell like doo-doo, like, make sure you do something about that, because to be smelling like caca in public is not cute. And to the women who are brave enough to be with men like these, I would like to know why. And to the women who are like me, who are asking why, like, same. But what can I say? Some men will just continue to do this toxic masculinity crap and think it looks cute, and it does not. They're looking ridiculous out here, and honestly, I am glad I'm not a part of it, but I had to make a video about this so you could see how serious this is. And with that said, don't be too problematic. Be as polite as possible. Clean yourself up if you're not doing that. And I'll see you next time.